Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to go to the Severn River. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going somewhat prepared. You never know what's going to happen out there, as you can see from my past videos. But we should have fun. So again, thanks for joining me. I'll see you out on the road. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Well, hello folks out there in YouTube land. How you doing? I'm on a ride. Well, you heard the introduction, so I don't have to go through that again. But I am curious to see because YouTube goes all over the world. I'm just curious to see if you're watching this, where you're watching from.
In a half mile, turn left.
Because I think I can't even begin to speculate how far-reaching these videos go. It's cold out here. I was gonna try to ride to the Severn River, and I saw that it was like 55 degrees, and I thought that was warm, but it's a very cold 55 degrees. As you can see, the trees are starting to bloom and whatnot, but last night it got down to 33 degrees, and that's pretty cold for this time of year also. So, I mean, that's just 1 degree above freezing. And now that I'm out here, it's cold. The wind's going right through, and I double layer my top. So I don't know how long I'm going to be out here. My plan was going to ride to the Severn River, but Saturday, and this is just as crazy, on Saturday it's supposed to be over 80 degrees. So within a day, there's going to be a 30-degree difference. So since that's the case, I don't see why I should freeze when I only need to wait a couple days. And it's going to be a whole different situation. So, I'll do this for a while, and just to see if I adapt. How you doing? Because when I'm not moving, it's not that cold. Hi, how are you? I'll see if my body adapts to I guess to the wind chill.
In a quarter mile, turn slight left.
So round trip, this tour is about 25 miles.
Continue straight.
I've never been here before, so it should be an interesting ride. I'm riding with my new seat, so this will be the longest ride that I have with the new seat. I'm kind of curious. Hi. Hi. As I told you on my last ride, I like the smoothness of the seat, but you know, it's wider, so it's more comfortable to sit. It doesn't feel like I'm sitting on a handrail, but at the same time, I like to pedal. And so since it's wider, it's rubbing the inside of my thigh when I'm riding. So I'm a little sore. My inner thigh is a little sore from. Thank you. So maybe that's just something to get used to also. We'll see. So I'm not playing around today. I'm going to be in pedal assist 3 most of the ride, which means I'll be traveling up around the mark of 25 miles an hour, I hope.
Wait.
But maybe it'll get warmer. It's supposed to get up to, I think, 58 degrees. I know it's not that now, but as the day wears on, maybe it'll start getting warmer. It's supposed to be in the mid-60s tomorrow, so I can't ride then. I have a show in Washington, D.C. So that should be fun. It's always a fun group there. Trying to withhold all comments. Hi. I've been getting a couple of texts. Looks like Forrest and Bruce are texting each other. I may pull over just to let them know that I'm on a ride. Forrest is at work, so. Forrest has a motor goat, and he commutes to work. So I'm curious. Hi. putting in a new, some new brakes. I think he was upgrading his brakes. Which I might do also. Now I could take the trail to my immediate left, but I think what the app is trying to do is
Turn right onto Stewart Avenue.
shorten my distance here. You know, the way that the app originally had me, I had to completely change because I, particularly this time of day, I don't want to be out on the streets.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
When the bicycle trail would take me down to the same area, and the app was neglecting that. It was putting me out on a lot of streets. So I think I'm going to keep hold on to this app. It's called Ride with GPS. I'm going to hold on to it past the trial period. Initially, I wasn't going to do that, but after reading up about it, it has some really intricate features that you have to pay attention to, or you'll get some crazy things going on. But it does allow you to manually go in and change things.
In a quarter mile, turn slight right.
So since I'm on the street, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my speed. How you doing? Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. No, thank you. I was carrying around a big trash can of water.
Turn slight right onto 5th Avenue Southwest.
Dipping his hands into it on a cold day like today. Man, what's going on there? Oh boy, but you gotta love it.
In a half mile, turn right.
Well, you haven't heard me complain about the cold, so I guess my body kind of got to it. And it's probably getting warmer too. Okay. So, you know, my display says 19 miles per hour. Well, in my apps. So the app is saying that there's the stop. Hi. So the app is saying that the display is like 1.5 miles fast. because right now it says like 19 on the display, and the app says 17. Like 17.5 or something like that. Hi. So, as such, if Lori's watching, she'll know what that means when I say as such. That mall used to be a thriving mall, and now it's a ghost. I saw a guy, he has a YouTube channel. He walks around to like the ghost towns and the ghost companies and the ghost malls, and he took a walk through that mall because, I mean, look, there's a Sears. I used to go to that Sears a lot. Sears is out of business, and there was a JCPenney. I don't know if JCPenney's still in business. There was a Macy's there. They pulled out. So now you have pretty much a movie theater there and a lot of small eating shops in a huge mall. It's too bad. Now here in this region, town centers are the thing. People want to be outside again. They go to these town centers. I'm curious if that's the same in your area across the country. Hi. If it is, throw it in the comments. Let's start some dialogue here. A good number of people are watching these. You know, it's interesting because when you have these channels, you can get the stats, and most of the views that are not people returning. It's new watchers, new viewers rather. So you know, if you're viewing and want to get engaged, you can always subscribe so that we won't be ships passing in the night. Remember that they had me turning left there. Where did I go? Oh yeah, that's where I went. Where was it that I went? It was some beach. It wasn't Bayside Beach. It was Brighton Beach. I went to Brighton Beach on that left turn. But this is more south. This is heading toward Annapolis. Past an area called Severn Park. right. This is a really nice area. As I thought that it would be, because
Turn right onto St. Ives Drive.
the closer you get to water, everybody likes to be near water. You start to find some really nice areas. Really nice houses.
In a half mile, turn right.
Golf course in the backyard.
In a quarter mile, turn right. Turn right onto Dunrobin Drive. Turn right onto St. Andrews Road.
Well, positive about the app is not only does she tell you what street to turn on, when you look down at the phone, the lettering is big enough.
In a quarter mile, turn sharp right.
On some of these apps, although the lettering is, the name of the street is there, the writing's so small I can't read it without putting on glasses. But with this app I can read it. With a pair of senior eyes. Can't complain.
Turn sharp right onto St. Ives Drive, then turn left.
My eyesight is pretty good. I just
Turn left onto Benfield Road.
need to wear readers. This is Benfield Road. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, I always wondered about that neighborhood.
Turn right onto Holly Farms Road.
I remember what's this at? Holly Farms. I remember I was the branch manager of a nursing agency, and I had a client that lived. Thanks. Thank you. How are you? Dinosaur. Is that a dinosaur? An eagle.
Turn Turn right onto Holly Farms.
This is a long road. Oh, I see the river. Ooh. Oh man, beautiful. Man, that's a big river. I've always been fascinated by the Severn River. Look at that. Man, that's a big river. Well, I hope we get a better view. There's a somewhat better view
Mile, turn left.
there of the Severn River. I think this is the furthest. Can I go there? No, this is private property now. I think I'm going to take a picture just to send to the guys. At least I'm able to see the river. So we've come 14 miles. This is such a pretty view though. Man. Just something about water that draws me to it. I know when I was in the boating, geez, I mean, just to be out on the water, you know, you see things from a perspective that only people with boats can see that are just beautiful. So, let's see if this app, now, whereas the cycler's navigation app made it difficult to do a round trip in the way that you came, this app makes it very easy. All you have to do is press on one of the icon screens and it takes you
left onto Holly Farms Road.
Okay, there you go. App snap right in. It's gonna So I didn't go far enough south to try to go to the beefsteak place, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the street.
Turn left onto St. Andrews Road.
Yeah, this is the street that the client lived on. because I'm more familiar with it because I'm coming in the direction. That was a number of years ago. That was like 13 or 14 years ago. I hated that job. And in this particular neighborhood, we had like a nurse's aide living with this family to take care of the mother who was elderly, and the daughter was living there too.
Turn left onto Dunrobin Drive.
And she was like a junkie or something like that. So she was having constant run-ins with our nurse's aide. Not that the nurse's aide was an angel. And I remember I had to come out here one day or evening or night because they accused the nurse's aide of stealing, and the cops came.
Turn left onto St. Ives Drive.
And that was one of the reasons I hated that job, because first of all, the pay. It was the Great Recession, and I got laid off. And it was a job that I wouldn't even conceive taking. Because although it was managing a branch that had 40, well, yeah, they took advantage. I mean, they knew I had to have the job.
In a half mile, turn left.
And I had been off the workforce for about a year and a half, so that's why I say I had to have the job to enter back. And I had that job for about a year and a half before I got with a company that came close to paying me, close to what I was used to making, and even then it was short.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
But for the last 11 years, I've been self-employed doing what I love to do. I make my living from singing and making people happy.
Turn left onto Devonshire Lane.
And that people appreciate it, and I appreciate them for appreciating it. And I thank, above all, I thank God for letting me do something that I've always dreamt of doing since I was in college.
Mile, turn right.
Don't want to bore you with too much of that. Just trying to share my journey with you. Now I've come 16 miles and it says still 100%. Let's see what the 67.4 volts. So I guess that's not too bad. I started off at 71 volts and spent 16 miles, only have used 4 volts. The other amazing thing is that I've come 16 miles and I've been doing it, most of it, at 25 miles an hour. So, well, about half of it. I'll say about half of it, because I have been going on the bicycle trail. So, and I'm not too far from going back on the bicycle trail. So. Thank you.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Well, this is a thrill. That speed limit is 30 and I'm doing 30.
Turn right onto Severn Road.
This is where I make it right. Yep.
In a quarter mile, continue straight.
Hopefully I can grab a bite to eat before I get home. No, I have enough food at home. The
Continue onto Ebike Road.
dog ran out like he was out on the road.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
How you guys doing? Good.
In 3 miles, turn left.
All right, kids are getting out from school. Thank you. Another good thing about this, it runs your time. It tells you how long you've been riding. and your distance that you've gone. I don't know if you can see my telephone screen, and then it tells you how long it's going to take you to get home. So it says 33 minutes. So that's around 5:30. And the other apps didn't have that, so that's pretty cool. Thank you. You're fine. So I guess like most things, no app is going to be perfect. This might be one that I hold on to and go ahead and get the yearly subscription, and then you all can experience the app also. As I said, this is called Ride with GPS. According to Google, it's one of the top 3 apps that are used by cyclists. So, for what that's worth. Just getting over a cold, so I'm feeling kind of stopped up here. These things are cool. I saw a guy by the name of Dave. He does rides too, and he had a time tunnel like this down. He was down in Central Florida riding, and they have the same sort of overpass down there. So when I saw him drive through it, I yelled out, "The time tunnel!" Not really. Sears Auto Center. Wow, I remember when that place used to be thriving. Now it's just an empty building. I wonder what they're going to do with this place. Starting to get hungry. People are coming out here like it's spring. I know they want to think it's spring, but it's still still cold out here. Coming out here in the shorts and t-shirts. Maybe in a couple days, but not today. Cross over the bridge. Hi, how are you? Sure. On your left. Thank you. Watch out, watch out, watch out. No, that wasn't nice of that man to say that to the kid. Wasn't nice for that man to call the kid a dumbass. I didn't recognize it, and it came up on me so quickly. This is amazing. I'm almost 5 miles from home. Wow.
In 2.5 miles, turn right.
So I've come 23 miles and it just says 98% battery. And 65.7 volts.
Wait.
I wish I had one of those charts that just the other people have. I'll see if I can download something. How you doing?
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Okay. Da wheels on the train go clang, 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 all through the town. App is not happy. Now that's one thing, this app will not try to make an adjustment. I'm running parallel to the street that it put me on course for. And it's telling me to get back on course. And I'm running parallel. Actually, I'm running parallel to the bicycle trail. It's trying to put me on the bicycle trail that's to my left. But I'm just trying to save some time by going this route. I would stop along here and try to get a sandwich or something, but I just gotta, excuse me. I just got an Italian cold cut yesterday. I don't want to do that 2 days in a row. Try to eat healthy. Like this motor goat. You know, it was a kick-ass bike when I got it, and it's even more so with the modifications that I'm making. And riding it is really a pleasurable experience. So I encourage you all, if you're looking for a really nice bike, still pretty reasonable. Check out the motor goat. And if you get 2 batteries, your experience is even enhanced more. Get you out. Elevate your living. Some people say, well, it's
In a
dangerous.
quarter mile, turn left.
Well, so's riding the car. So's going out for a walk. If you decide to walk to a store, if you just sit at home, that's dangerous too, because you're not getting out. You're going to have a heart attack one day because you're not exercising. So, enjoy life. Do those things that let you enjoy life. When you get out and enjoy life, when I enjoy life and enjoy all the wonders of life and see the wonders of life, lets me know that there is a God. None of this is accident or by probability. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for hanging in there with me this long. And I hope you enjoyed the views of the Severn River. Get out and live life. You all take care until the next ride. Bye-bye.